Hello, hello, and welcome back for another steamy session of Celebrity Smut as Perfidious Pete plays XCOM The Long War. And no, I'm not talking about that kind of smut. Get your mind out of the gutter. I'm talking about fungal smut. You know, the stuff that grows on corn? Yeah, that stuff. Why? Well, good question. But it seems that on our last mission out at the old farmstead, Robert V.I. Van Winkle spotted a few infected ears of corn and brought them back to the base, just so Dr. Valen could take a look at them. V.I. wasn't sure if maybe it was some kind of weird alien ploy to destroy the world's food supply. Dr. Valen reviewed the ears of corn, and after she was done laughing at Vanilla, she told him to throw the ears out, but fortunately for everyone in the barracks, Ricky Martin spotted him in the act and convinced Vanilla to take him down to the mess hall instead, where Ricky whipped up a batch of his world-famous La Vida Huitlacoche quesadillas, which were an instant culinary hit among the ranks. It's not really a surprise, of course. No celebrity on the planet can resist the siren song of a weird regional delicacy, especially when it's made out of fungus. And so, in a unanimous decision then by our troopers, Ricky La Vida Martin was immediately designated the official chef of the XCOM project, forbidden from ever going on another mission, and detailed with sending the Sky Ranger back down to the old farmstead to harvest as much corn smut as possible. And with the exception of the troopers in a tube, everyone has been going nuts for Ricky's Southwestern-infused Tex-Mex cuisine. So much so that it's actually becoming something of a problem. I mean, we've got a temple ship assault coming up in a few days, and I have a feeling that mission's not going to go too terribly well if everyone is all bloated and logy from stuffing their faces with high-protein corn smut. Before an important mission like that, they really should be carbo-loading, but, you know, what can we do? I suppose there's really nothing to be done but just get to scanning and hope this little fad blows over before Lindsay Lohan manages to get herself out of the tube at maximum Scion rank. So let's get to scanning here and see what we can come up with. I don't think I could bring myself to eat corn smut. As a farm boy, corn smut is something you fight against with all your heart, and it just seems wrong to eat it. Also, it's a gross fungus that smells really horrible. Japan owns 20 sectoid corpses, and we're having a Perfidious Pete fire sale, so shit, why the fuck not? Everything must go, am I right, Japan? Damn Skippy. Bargain prices, get them while they're hot. Everything must go, all of it, out the door. We're crazy with sales here. Crazy, I say. I'm taking 42 credits for those fucking 2 sectopods. Have I gone mad? Hell yes, I've gone mad. Mad with power. Detected. Can't slash prices enough, folks. I just can't. It makes me so angry. Legitimately just furious that I can't slash them any lower. Anyway. Small UFO over Germany. You know what? I'm actually not interested in getting a mission at this point, aliens, so I'm going to send up old the Nook Hafner and hope that he blows this thing into little itty-bitty tiny chunks of flaming debris. Go get him. You got this, Nanook. It's time to stab your spear deep, deep into the heart of that particular great white whale.
Nearing strike.
For hate's sake, spit your last breath at thee, you piece of shit. Alright, eggs. Well, you're fucking fired forever. That's all I gotta say about that. That's not a joke. You're fucking fired forever. And there's an ethereal on this mission. Well, isn't that a nice kick in a dick? I wouldn't mind trying to mind control it. Of course, Lindsay Lohan doesn't have mind control yet because she's fucking still in a tube. That's not really an option. Guess we'll put a team together then. Little bit pissed at Nanook. And by a little bit, I mean really fucking pissed at Nanook, actually. Really pissed. I wanted him to explode that. I really, really did. Alright then, well, let's put together a team of garbage water assholes who we can afford to not take with us on our temple ship raid. John Leguizamo's going, Lindsay, Tara, Jaden Smith also out. Could probably spare a Paris Hilton. We can definitely spare Chris the Surgeon Brown if we need to. Kesha, we can't spare Kesha, gonna need her. Could potentially spare Jesse, Tool Pusher, James. Kristen Stewart's going to be back before Lindsay gets out of the tube, so we've got an opportunity there. We can absolutely spare He Real Jill Steel Jackman, and we can also absolutely spare Mel Braveheart Gibson. So let's get Uncle Mel locked up here and ready to roll. Uncle Mel, I think, is going to be leading this particular shit show, so let's just get him slotted and ready to run. And no, that wasn't a diarrhea reference. I mean, actually just ready to go. Although diarrhea is runny. Well observed. Well observed. So it's a scope, laser sight, high-capacity mags, little Seraphim armor. Uncle Mel's locked and loaded. We're going to be backing him up with, I think, a quality infantry trooper. I mean, we could just take huge real steel jackman, but I don't necessarily see a huge benefit in that. Should we give Ian Ziering one last stab at glory? I'm almost tempted to try it. I'm not going to, because fuck Ian Ziering, but I'm almost tempted to give him one last stab at glory. Anyway, let's get old Jean-Claude Van Damme here. You know, it would not be out of the question to see Van Damage. You know what? No, I don't. Why am I doing this? Am I expecting there to be some other more critical mission to pop up between now and the raid? You know what? It's actually not out of the question. I'm going to send Van Damage. This is a... Yeah, this is a small UFO, so... We could have another Harvester mission come through. I mean, we had one large while we were waiting for Lindsay to take her second run through the tube because she fucking failed miserably the first time. Like Justin Bieber trying to go country. That's the kind of level of failure we're talking about here. Also, if you're listening, Justin, I mean, I know you're not, but in the unlikely event that you are, please never try to go country. That's not going to end well for you. Plasma rifle scope, laser sight, high capacity mags. Van Damage is then sorted. Scouts, I don't want to send either Tara Reid or Jane Smith, and Reb Brown, of course. Got the call on our last trip out of the box. I'm not even sure who we would have sort of as a backup scout. Dominic Lockdown Purcell, who I can't help but notice still is not a Master Sergeant. Well then, Dominic. Let's see if we can perhaps get you a little closer to the Master Sergeant goal. Never thought I'd be giving you another run, but, well, the gods hate me and my luck is terrible, so no reason to not let you try. Also, there's nobody else to do it. It's not that I want to let you try, it's just that, I don't really see any advantage into sending someone else. Do we want to try and take captives on this mission? I really don't. I'm not really interested in captives. I see no upside to it. We wouldn't have time or Illyrium to make use of any of the weapons we might capture, should we capture any. Let's not dick around. Let's just go with a killing set here. 2 assault troopers I do want to keep, because probably going to be doubling up on the assault. I'm still waffling on double scout or double assault, but I want to have my options available, so it's going to be no on Miley and no on Mr. Tibbs. John Flansburgh, of course, got our last trip out, which means this one's going to be all Charlie winning Sheen. I'll tell you one thing, that fucking mustache, that shit is a winner right there. Good goddamn Charlie Sheen. It's a sweet fucking stash, bro. Sweet fucking stash. I'm telling you, I'm jealous of your stash, I really am. How much you look like Burt Reynolds, it's fucking killing me right now. It's killing me. All you need is a sweet black Trans Am, and I'm telling you, Sally Field would fall all over you. I know Sally Field's like 65 now, so that's not necessarily as an attractive prospect as it was back in the day when Smokey and the Bandit was sort of all the rage, but you could still take her home. What are we going to do about a medic here? Probably going to have to send somebody who's sort of shitty at being a medic, like Alan Hawkeye Alda. One, because we're a little underpowered psychically, and Alan Hawkeye Alda does have panic. It's literally his one useful skill. We're going to give him Vortex armor to help buff him up a little bit. You know what? We're not going to do that, actually. We're going to save that and probably give it to Jennifer Geely Lopez instead. I think that's probably a better bet. Also a better bet that Jennifer Geely Lopez will bring it back in one piece, whereas I'm pretty sure Alan Alda will find a way to fucking ruin it and totally screw us by leaving it out in the field so that we don't have it available when we're ready to pin that shit on Lindsay Lohan. So let's take no chances, and we'll give him a nice suit of Archangel armor, which, while not expendable, is certainly vastly more expendable than our Vortex armor. Plasma carbines, battle scanners, medkits. Hawkeye is ready. That guy belongs to our team about as much as the actual Hawkeye belongs on the Avengers. And yes, I know Hawkeye was one of the original Avengers, and he definitely does belong on the Avengers team. What I'm saying is, he's a guy with the fucking bow and arrow. Come on. I know I've mentioned this before, and I'm possibly driving this point into the ground, but Hawkeye and Black Widow, it's a guy with a bow and arrow and a chick with a gun. I'm not faulting the fact that it's a guy and a chick. I'm just saying, give them some real powers, man. They're fucking Avengers. What is a gun gonna do against a cosmic class entity? Is the Silver Surfer gonna be stopped by a fucking gun if he goes rogue? I don't fucking think so. We're gonna take one mobility gunner, or rather one stationary gunner. We're gonna go with the stationary base of fire build here. No, actually I'm changing my mind immediately. I'm not gonna do that. We may go with Katie Firework Perry on this one. In fact, we're definitely gonna go with Katie Firework Perry, assuming she's not tired, because she is our most expendable gunner at the moment. There we go. Katie is ready. Bonesaw is ready. Katy Perry is ready. Let's give Katie Bonesaw Perry here a nice little Plasma Nova gun and 3 minutes in the cage with Peter Parker. So I don't think Peter Parker would mind being locked in a cage with Katy Perry for 3 minutes. That could have some positive outcomes. I think 3 minutes would probably be enough time to get your business done. And by that I mean, of course, hammering out a nice new recording contract deal with the Peter Parker patented brand engineering audio mixer. Not anything else. Audio mixing. Peter's big into that. He's a bit of an audiophile into his downtime. I think all we need now is just an engineer, right? Yep, that's going to be Jennifer Geely Lopez then. I saw she was available as I was flipping through our list earlier. There you go, Geely. I was going to say you might make Master Sergeant, but looks like that's a fucking pipe dream. That is not going to happen on this mission. Just not enough aliens around for you to get it done. Plasma carbine for you, J-Lo. You got a big booty, big booty, and it does somewhat hamper your ability to move about the battlefield, so we have to compensate as best we can. Mech Trooper. Can't be Tiger Cougar Woods, and it can't be Drake, because both of those gentlemen are spoken for. You know what? It's time for a little bit of an encore performance from the Mad Killeress herself, the Crimson-Lipped Goddess of Death, the Destroyer Angel, Taylor Swift. It's been far, far too long since we've had Tay-Tay on the field of battle, and I honestly would feel remiss if we didn't give Taylor at least one more go. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Mech armor, particle cannon. Also, Tay-Tay, I feel, really deserves a chance to wield the big gun. She is the big gun of the music industry, so I would feel remiss if I didn't give her another shot. Combo plate of equipment, proximity grenade, electropulse, turbos. Tay-Tay is sorted. That's our team. Let's get it done. When we're done with this mission, the only thing that's going to be left of these aliens is a fucking blank spot. Am I right, Taylor Swift? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Prepare for landing.
Well, it won't so much be a blank spot as a greasy blood stain.
Our target site is
you know,
near the German border.
The analogy still
We've locked in the coordinates of the alien crash site.
Is that a fact, Bradford?
The civilian population in the surrounding
well, I can't help but notice we're back down on the farm, which means the troopers are going to be gorging themselves on corn smut again once this mission is over. I would have preferred this be on really any other map. I'm telling you, all they're doing is just laying around the barracks groaning from overeating. Ricky Martin really should open himself a fucking restaurant. He really should. That guy's got some mad skills in the kitchen.
This is Big Sky.
Yeah, why don't you go to hell, Big Sky? Chuck, go check things out for us.
We'll monitor those
I
readings from
guess
here.
we can see a pod of Muton Elites and an Ethereal from our spawn point. That's great. Are they active? They sure as fuck are. Alright, well that's... what's the word I'm looking for? Oh yeah, fucking horrible. What can we do about that? Alright, well Charlie Sheen, as a result of moving once, is now in terrible, terrible position. I don't suppose either one of you could see that Ethereal, could you? Absolutely not. Alright, well we're going to have Mel Braveheart Gibson go for the double tap here on the Muton Elite. Hit one, nice shot, and a critical from Uncle Mel. We're going to have Uncle Mel go for the double tappy here. He's going to take his 92% flank shot. What do you got, Uncle Mel? Boom, Uncle Mel delivering 19 damage from the start. That's a pretty good little run, Mel. Gotta say, that's a fine way to begin. All right, J-Lo, you can actually reach a pretty reasonable spot. Now we could throw a grenade with J-Lo, which has some actual. Oh my God, that Ethereal has a shitload of hit points. That is, frankly, a problem. He is more than likely going to mind control someone. Katy Perry, we need to see what targets you have from that location. Right, Katy Perry can see the Ethereal. No, she can't. Or can she? I can't tell. That is not an Ethereal. Alright, well, we can get the kill there. Got bad shots there. That Ethereal is a very significant problem. Do we want to move Van Damage, or do we want to have him shoot from where he's at? I kind of want to move him. Alan Hawkeye Alda really doesn't have a lot to bring to the party here. I think our best bet with Alan Hawkeye Alda might be to toss a smoker. Lockdown, this guy's got, he's got absolutely, literally nothing. Except for a plasma grenade, and he has a regular alien grenade and a chemical grenade. That chemical grenade has some interesting theoretical opportunities. I'm actually going to throw this. This is the only thing we're going to get out of lockdown this turn anyway. I don't see any reason to avoid throwing it. That was pretty goddamn pathetic damage, Lockdown. Really was. Not well done. Alright, Van Damage. That's the only guy you can see, huh? Alright, we'll go ahead and start things off. I'd rather have you shoot twice on this guy. 13 damage critical is a nice, solid way to begin things. We can handle that. The follow-up shot, of course, somewhat less desirable, but I guess we'll have to take what we can get. We can always have Alan Hawkeye all to panic that guy, assuming we can get that guy in line of sight. Hawkeye should have no real issue with getting a panic on him. Still, wouldn't mind getting the, really wouldn't mind getting the smoker out of old Uncle Alan. Mel Gibson has already moved, so he's sort of stuck in place. I don't necessarily like the fact that he's standing there without cover.
Moving out.
Let's see what Hawkeye's got here. He can see. He's got everything. I don't suppose you have any chance at all of panicking the... Yeah, I didn't expect you to. 94% on that guy, though. We're going to have Alan Hawkeye do his one bit. This is probably, in all likelihood, the only thing Alan Hawkeye Alda is going to bring to this mission that even has a chance of turning out in a positive fashion for us. Tay-Tay, I really would like you to do some killing for us. I'm just trying to decide what the best way to do that is. We could have Tay-Tay run and gun. I don't necessarily think that's our best way to employ Taylor's given abilities here. We could go for a regular grenade, or we could go for a proximity grenade and have J-Lo double set it off. Alternatively, we might just have J-Lo throw one. I seriously think J-Lo has a good shot at just straight up getting the kill here, as well as doing a little extra damage for us. I'm going to have her just go ahead and pop one.
Incoming!
I don't see a lot of drawback to this. So we didn't get that guy. That's a bit of a drawback. But it also an opportunity then exists for a little positive outcome as well. If we put Tay-Tay here,
headed there now.
She should only be able to see that guy. Excellent. And she does have a chance. Oh. Alright then, what can you get a grenade that far, Tay-Tay? You cannot. Alright then, well that's... 65% is less than I was hoping for, Taylor, but of course, we shouldn't have doubted her. The Crimson Lip Death Goddess is going to find a way to make that work. You know that she is. And Katy Perry's just going to go in Overwatch. We're going to have little Katy Firework Perry keep an eye on our Mutant Elite friend here, because we're very worried about him mind controlling somebody. Yeah, that's right, you son of a bitch. You better fucking run. Is there another pod back there? I am actually quite terrified that there's another pod back there. We definitely need to know what's back there. J-Lo, if you would be so kind, get a battle scanner back there. We have to know what's beyond the pale.
Let's have a peek.
No surprises here. Hashtag no surprises. Just the ethereal. Very interesting. You know what? And the fact that it's just the ethereal back there, we can do some pretty vile shit here with Uncle Mel Gibson. And, you know, it's Uncle Mel Gibson, so it seems like vile shit pretty much right up his fucking alley. I mean, come on. I want you to shoot this gentleman in the face, Uncle Mel Gibson, if you could. Nicely done, Uncle Mel. 11 damage. And if he wants to stay back there, I'm willing to leave my troopers sort of in a defensive position here, and we'll just steadily pick them apart. I have no qualms about this whatsoever. 29% chance to hit is somewhat less than I would have liked. Don't really want to run anybody up a whole hell of a lot closer, though, for just their bumping into Johnny Ethereal. So let's not do anything too crazy. We do want to keep Dominic Purcell's chemical grenade as long as possible, so let's just take a bad shot here. Alright, I said a bad shot, but that actually turned out to be a monster critical, and I have every confidence now that Katy Firework Perry is going to finish this guy off for us. Or not.
Damn it.
Was that a double whiff, Katy Firework Perry? I believe that was a double whiff, Katy Firework Perry.
Heading there now.
That's really what we needed, Katy. Needed a hit there, of course. We always need hits, but it seemed especially vital in that particular situation. I really don't like the idea of that ethereal mind controlling Taylor Swift.
On my way.
Not at all. Taylor Swift is very dangerous. She does a lot of damage and could prove exceedingly harmful to her friends and allies, so I don't think we're going to take any chances by moving her closer. We're just going to leave her right where she's at. If this guy comes forward, we can then probably advance on his position from where he's at and do some fine work to sort of take him down. And just to make sure that Charlie Sheen is in as good a potential as possible for a little bit of double shotgunning, we're going to advance him right up to the front. I think Overwatch for Alan Hawkeye all day is probably a wise move. And if that Ethereal wants to sort of linger back and stay in the back, we will just keep a battle scanner on him, and we'll let Uncle Mel Gibson pick him apart from long range. He's going to continue running. That's not going to matter. You're going to have to come to me, Ethereal. That's just the way this is going to work. Alright, so you're over in this vicinity now. That's fine. I can huck a battle scanner over there. Jennifer J-Lo Lopez, Little Geely Healer. She's got battle scanners for days, yo. She's not afraid to use them. Let's pitch it right in the back of that truck. J-Lo's going to bounce it in the back of the beef wagon there. Actually, that looks like it's more like a grain wagon, but... still going to be plenty for Uncle Mel to do his thing. J-Lo with the reveal. And Uncle Mel Gibson, then, is just going to shoot this guy twice in the head. Headshot 1. Nice damage, Uncle Mel. That's 8. Yeah, you're going to be out of ammo, actually, after this shot, but that's fine, Uncle Mel. You'll be able to reload. We're going to make this big bastard come to us. So he's down to 7 health now. Tay-Tay, I think we'll put you on Overwatch. So you can go on Overwatch. Yeah, that's fine. Charlie, let's bring you around here. Alright, I wanted to make sure you actually couldn't see the enemy. Unfortunately, you cannot, so that tells us you're perfectly positioned. Similar thing for old Dominic Lockdown Purcell, I think. I'm going to move Katie Firework Perry a little closer to the action. We'd like her to get on Overwatch in case this big brute comes in on us. We do want to have folks available to take some cracks at him. Old JCVD is going to advance very slightly. Overwatch for Alan Alda as well. Come on, you got to come get some... oh, what? So that doesn't need line of sight then. I couldn't see him, but he could see me. When did Ethereals get squad sight, I'm wondering, at this point? He also regenerated 6 health. Well, this is a very serious problem. We can get one definitive shot on him with Charlie Sheen. Yes, J-Lo, I'm well aware that you can see your teammate there, who is coincidentally on Overwatch. I don't suppose we could panic our own team. In fact, I'm pretty sure we can't. And of course, the one guy he panicked is the guy who has fucking lightning reflexes. That's about what we expected. All right then. Well, we're gonna have to move on him. We can't afford to hang back any longer. Uncle Mel was out of ammo. We're gonna take the Overwatch shot here from Dominic Purcell. Of course, Dominic hits us. No fucking surprise. Fuck you, Dominic Purcell. Also, you had my chemical grenade, which I sort of needed right now. Taylor Swift's hit percentage is not great. Also, at the end of this turn, this Ethereal has to be dead. We can't really afford to have it not be dead. Alright, we're just gonna go balls out. We can't have this guy be alive. We simply can't have it. Yeah, don't please shoot Dominic Purcell. We need someone with holo targeting on that. Who's that gonna be? Probably you, Uncle Alan.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Get your ass up there. We can't panic this guy. Does Uncle Alan even have holo targeting? He does not.
I'm being flanked.
Yeah, that's fine. You're all right, Alan Alda. Ugh. So J-Lo cannot see the target. That is a bit of a problem.
Heading to that location.
Unless we get this guy killed, somebody's going to get flanked and shotgunned in the back and probably die.
They're repositioning on us.
The question here is it better to take the holo targeting or throw a grenade? Which one is going to get us more damage? The extra 10% to hit or the flat-out damage from the grenade? I think the grenade is probably the right call.
Come on my flank.
Alternatively, we could run and gun with Taylor Swift and run and gun with... you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the run and gun. We can't have guys missing. We got to have these shots. They've got to hit. We're going to move in with Tay-Tay. We're going to get her in position. We're not going to take the shot yet. Yeah, you're fine, Alan Alda. Settle the fuck down, man. Settle down. All right, so 43%. We mostly just want the holo targeting here, but the hit is definitely a positive contributor. We like that a great deal, little Jenny Lowe. Gives us 73% then for Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay delivers 8 damage for us. Not an amazing blow, but probably good enough. We're going to go for a little bit of run and gun here with old Chucky Sheen. Charlie from this range should be solid for the connect, especially with the holo targeting. Should be good. 83%. Not as high as I'd like. Don't miss this, Charlie. 9 damage and a shred. Probably should have had Charlie take the shot first in all likelihood. Alright, Firework, you should be buffed very slightly, and this may kill him. It did, in fact, kill him. Excellent. Nice teamwork, XCOM. I'm proud of you guys. Ah, very proud of everyone. Fine work, everybody. Fine work. Very nicely done, guys. I would not have expected such a fine, top-notch performance from such worthless pieces of shit. Not you, of course, Taylor Swift. I exclude you from that. And you as well, Uncle Mel Gibson. But you guys already knew who I was talking about. Let's not pretend that you didn't. You don't have to be coy. You guys already knew you weren't included in the piece of shit comment. You know I wouldn't say that about you guys. But, you know, we do have some real pieces of shit on this mission, so let's not fool ourselves. Uncle Mel, I would like you to do a double advance and sort of maintain your high-flying, highfalutin priority. I don't really want you to pop a pod, though, so I'm going to have you hold off on your second move till we get a chance to take a look around that corner. We have somebody who can get over there. Dominic Lockdown Purcell can get over there and throw a battle scanner for us. Let's do that. Not going to get much else out of old Dom this turn. We're going to take a narrow advance here through the barn. Normally I come at this from the other side, but we're a little bit discombobulated and spread out given the whole ethereal situation that we had to deal with. I think a little reconsolidating turn probably won't do us a whole lot of harm. Tay-Tay, I just want you to reload, girl. You shake off what happened there with the potential mind control. Uncle Mel, why don't you get on Overwatch for us, buddy? You shake it off, Tay-Tay. We know you can. We know you can. Water off a duck's back, ain't it, Tay-Tay? Taylor Swift knows a thing or two about heartbreak, what it's like to be picked on by the haters. She's not having any of it. That sounds like a mechtoid. Or possibly a sectopod. Could be a sectopod. It, could be a megtopod, in all honesty. We've been seeing quite a few of those lately. Let's see if perhaps we can find out definitively whether that's a megtopod or a sectopod or what the fuck it is. Little battle scanner. Why don't you pink that off the roof, Dom? Nice bank shot, buddy. What are you playing horse with J-Lo over there? Do you guys see what you can throw the trickier shot? I mean, J-Lo did throw that one right into the back of the truck. You gotta admit, that was some pretty fine fucking toss. She banked it off the hay bale into the truck, nothing but net. That's gonna be a tough shot to follow up if you are playing horse.
On my way.
Have Tay-Tay go take a peek out here, see what's what.
Alien canister located.
Yeah, but no sign of the aliens, which is sort of what we were looking for, Tay-Tay. Charlie, why don't you go take cover behind that tractor? Everybody else is just going to advance. I think we can probably dash into the barn safely at this point. Should be fine.
On the move.
J-Lo, let's get you over here behind this bale of hay. That should also, these moves again should also be safe. Since we've explored with the battle scanner, we know these regions are enemy clear.
Location confirmed.
Dash there for Katie Firework Perry as well. We're just going to get Uncle Mel in a little better firing position. And then we're going to drop Uncle Mel into Overwatch for us. Unlikely that Uncle Mel's going to move for the remainder of the mission. Alright, so we need to come up with a bit of an attack plan here. I think our best plan for attack is to have, first off, Katy Perry take up a defensive position and reload for us. Have Van Damage open the store. Take cover behind that bale of hay. Van Damage has sight on an outsider. We didn't necessarily want that. You can still see two, huh? Alright. Well, Alan Hawkeye Alda then should be able to see at least one of them from here, right? He can indeed. So I think we're going to employ a nice little bit of panic on the tougher guy. 96% for the Hawkeye. Alan Alda surprisingly has proved himself useful 2 times now on this mission. Who'd have thunk it, folks? Who'd have thunk it? Not the Tin Man, that's for sure. That guy's a fucking idiot. I don't care what his diploma says. Yeah, that's a little problematic. I'm not gonna say that I'm pleased by that, because I'm not. On the plus side, battle scanner, you know, hey. Alright, so lockdown. We're going to need you to move forward then. We're going to need you in that forward position in a minute when that chemical grenade becomes necessary to take out that sectopod. But for right now, I think your best bet is to just take a little crack at that drone. Which you, of course, fucking missed. Because why would you hit something ever? What are the odds that you would do something useful? Alright, so this guy is panicked. Charlie Sheen is not going to get a double tap, though, if we go there. He also doesn't have lightning reflexes, so running him to that position would be tantamount to suicide. Let's just put him on Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on him.
Van Damage. We're just going to have you take whatever your highest percentage shot is, frankly, buddy. And it's not good. Also, you missed. So this shit's going real bad, real fast. Can you hit anything with a grenade, J-Lo? Yes, 3 of those guys. Why don't you do that? So J-Lo gonna pop a nice little heat warheads here. This may get a kill or 2. It's not out of the question. Well, did get 1 kill. Looks like we picked off a Seeker and did some adequate damage to a couple drones. And it looks like Uncle Mel's gonna have a chance to finish those drones off for us. So this turn's gonna, you know, it's gonna turn out with some small benefit. Uncle Mel Gibson gonna get a chance to do some nice work for us. We could totally disable that sectopod if we could just get Tay-Tay into range. And it's not out of the question that we could get Tay-Tay into range if we were willing to risk her life a bit. We could just have her dash it. Honestly, I think that's probably going to be our best move. Tay-Tay can take a hit if she has to. We'd like to keep her out of sight of the sectopod if possible, so we're going to try and do that. Tay-Tay, of course, running and gunning here. I have a feeling this will likely miss. Tay-Tay's defense is pretty high, and she is on a dash, so this should have some penalties. I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure that missed. It sure as fuck didn't look like a miss, but it turns out it actually was. I can't help but notice that that thing destroyed all of the cover that we were going to have Taylor Swift use. So, fuck me. That's not going to end well for Tay-Tay. Not well at all. Well, we can't kill the outsider. We can't kill the sectopod. We can kill the drone, and it'll do at least some hollow targeting. Or not. Or not. Not is also a thing that could happen, so this turn basically sucks. Taylor Swift may get killed. She is hollow targeted. She's going to take her reactive sensor shot that I have to assume is going to do nothing but waste ammo. There we go. So if you missed the first shot, Taylor, why the hell would you think you could hit it with an additional penalty? Yeah, I can't help but notice that you're going to be out of ammunition at this point, Taylor Swift, a time when we don't necessarily want you to be out of ammo. On the plus side, the sectopod continues to be a fucking terrible shot, so at least we've got that going for us. There's going to be no cover left in the entire world, however. Even if this misses Jennifer Lopez, it's going to destroy her barn. Or not destroy her barn? I don't think that destroyed her barn, surprisingly. Moving away from Taylor Swift was not a smart idea there. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm saying. Anything you could do to make Taylor Swift waste ammo at this point is genuinely a pretty good idea. I have to assume he's going to take a shot at Taylor Swift. Nope, he's just full-on running for the hills. Alright, so that guy apparently wants no part of Taylor Swift. Tay-Tay still not doing well ammo-wise. That's okay, though. We've got some chances here. We need to get Dominic Purcell in a position where can we take this? Do we think we can take this thing out this turn? That's the question. Is there anywhere in here we could get cover? The answer is no. Alright, Dommy, buddy, I think you are gonna have to take one for the team on this one, champ.
Okay.
I hate to say it, bud, but I think you may be taking one for El Team Ray on this. And by that I mean this outsider that ran away and is lurking is probably going to get some shots on you. And it's a good thing your lightning reflexes work there, because if that shot had hit, you'd have probably gotten killed by a drone, which could be one of the most ignominious defeats in the history of the XCOM project. But the important thing here is to get your chemical grenade on this sectopod so we can take his ass down. That's a good start. Alright, so the sectopod is acid. That's going to reduce his armor by a fucking terrifyingly huge margin. J-Lo, let's make sure J-Lo can hit with a grenade from where she's at. That's the most important thing here. We're going to go for a... She cannot. Alright then, so Jennifer Lopez is going to need to move. Taylor Swift, you can get a proximity mine on him from there, right? Yes, okay. Why don't you go ahead and do that? Don't shoot it into the fucking wall, Taylor Swift. Nope, it's got to be... You got to get it on him. Don't you stick that to a wall or a door or anything like that. I'm going to be real upset if you do. Alright then. So J-Lo has got to get in a position where she can set off that proximity mine, and then we still got to find somebody to... You know what? We're just going to have to take shots from the drone.
I'm on it, Commander.
At this point, I do not see a solid opportunity, or a solid alternative, rather, to getting shot by the drone. So this should do some massive damage right here. Or it could do 11 damage, which is pretty goddamn far from massive. Uncle Mel Gibson, can you take out the drone? I think you might have a chance. There we go. There's a can't miss kill on the drone. So at least the drone is out of the equation. We don't have to worry about the drone anymore. That shit is taken care of. Katie Firework Perry, we're going to need you to take a shot at the sectopod. His armor is down. You have heat ammo. Rapid fire. You should be almost can't miss. You got to do some good work for us. That's a hell of a start, Katie Firework Perry. That second shot, however, leaving a little something to be desired. That guy's 89% to hit, but he's not the guy we need to shoot at.
Got it covered.
We should have had Taylor Swift charge in and disable this sectopod. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage to kill him. I don't think we've got enough gun. We definitively do not have enough gun, because all we got left is Charlie Sheen and Alan fucking Alda. Oh, this is real bad. Alright, so how to best maximize what gun we have left. We can't get 2 shots with Charlie Sheen. It simply can't get... We can't. You can get full cover there, though.
Moving to fire in
Alright, so
position.
Charlie, run and gun for me. Take your full cover. You're probably going to get shot in the back by the other outsider that's back there. Yeah, he has you flanked, in fact. So that's terrible for us. We need this shot. We got to have it. I'm sorry, Charlie. Sorry, Charlie, but what's done is done, sir, and you're just going to have to buck it up and take the shot.
Okay.
You've got to hit this, Alan Hawkeye, Alda. If you miss this shot, you're... Well, one... Fuck you, Alan Alda. Seriously. Fuck you. Fuck you, Alan Alda. You worthless piece of garbage. No, I don't care that you hit and did 7 damage. You're still a worthless piece of garbage. Somebody is going to die, Alan Alda, and it's your fucking fault. Why in the name of Christ would he shoot at Charlie Sheen? His only chance... I mean, he could have just straight up jacked either of our 2 guys who are exposed. This guy's going to get a flank shot at Charlie Sheen, which is likely going to hit and probably critical.
He's trying to crawl up my flank.
Or not. We have no business with either of those troopers being alive. Zero business for that to have happened. That's just fucking blind-ass luck. Really, that's all it is. It's just complete blind luck.
Moving.
We should have lost at least 1, possibly 2 troopers there. May still lose 1, possibly 2 troopers here. And Charlie Sheen getting luckier than any human on the planet has a right to be. And I wasn't referring in any way, shape, or form to his XCOM career. I'm talking about his actual career in life. Charlie Sheen getting way luckier than any human being has a right to be. Also took 4 damage from an exploding sectopod because I'm an idiot. On the plus side, though, 12 damage and a shred. That's not anything to sneeze at. I don't suppose you're going to be able to see our other foe from here, are you, Alan Alda? No. Okay, so you can see this, but you couldn't see the giant sectop. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, XCOM. I don't even care at this point. Just fucking mind fray that guy. We're just looking to give him some penalties. That's really all we want to do. So, that's taken care of. Katie Firework Perry, that's going to be her only shot. If either one of these hits, it should kill him. Or it could leave him with 1 health. That's the thing it might also do. Thus forcing us to have someone else do the cleanup work. That someone's going to be Jean-Claude Splits Van Damme here. JCVD getting it done. He's going to go on Overwatch with his remaining shot. J-Lo, we should probably move you to some fucking sort of cover. Seems like it wouldn't be the worst idea in the universe. Also, why don't you go ahead and panic that other outsider, just so we can stop worrying about anybody else getting shot in the back.
Can hear you scream.
J-Lo taking care of it for us. Nicely done, J-Lo. You've been a solid contributor on this mission. I have nothing negative to say about your performance, Jennifer Lopez. Nicely done. Tay-Tay's run and gun is on cooldown. You know what? Let's just have Tay-Tay walk over here and reload. We may need her. Between she and Charlie Sheen, I have every confidence they're going to be able to finish this guy's off.
Completed.
She is the Crimson-Lipped Goddess of Death for a reason, after all.
Double time.
You can just go ahead and dash Dominic Purcell. That's 2 shotguns and a Tay-Tay. We're going to focus on this guy next turn. So I have to imagine his run is done. You get what everybody else gets, sir. You get a lifetime, and unfortunately for you, that lifetime is now over. So Charlie Sheen's going to take 1 shot, because I think that's all he's got as far as bullets go. 10 damage and a shred. He can reload with his 2nd shot. Not that we expect to need it. Let's get Dominic Purcell then and see if he can't finish this one off. Turns out the answer to that question is no. He can't fucking finish it off because he's a worthless shit stain. Alan Hawkeye Alda, though, can hit that 24%er from across the map to close out Operation Silent Tears, making Dominic Purcell's likely last opportunity to hit the field a complete and total shame for Dominic. I feel bad for you, buddy. That's a bad way to have things in. Anyway, operation over. 11 kills. I don't think anybody even got wounded. I mean, Charlie Sheen took some damage, but I don't think it punched through his armor. I really, really feel bad that that was Taylor Swift's last mission. I really do. I mean, the Crimson-Lipped Goddess of Death. She was our premier killer for like the first half of this campaign.
That takes a solid effort.
Oh, shut up, Bradford. Yeah, I do actually. I feel bad about Tay-Tay. I really do. 10 Illyrium, whoopee. Got some damaged garbage that we neither need nor want. Really, the only thing we want is for Lindsay Lohan to get out of the tube and be a max-rank psyker. Which, of course, means that Lindsay's going to fail like 6 times in a row in a Justin Bieber-esque psychic acquisition performance. So let's sell our garbage, and with the garbage sold, I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more daily XCOM, consider subscribing as well. But for now, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.